'Tis the season for giving, and in our region, a nonprofit called Global Links does that in a really big way. The organization encourages hospitals and other medical businesses here to donate surplus equipment instead of sending it out to landfills. Then, with the help of hundreds of volunteers, Global Links processes it, packages it, and loads it on containers for shipment to Latin America and other places worldwide. Well, Global Links just moved into a new headquarters and distribution center just west of Pittsburgh in Greentree. And Kathleen Hauer is co-founder and CEO of Global Links. Joins us again today. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thanks so much. It's nice to see you, Bill.
Yeah, congratulations on the new digs.
Yeah,
it's quite a new facility.
It. Yeah, it's great for us. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I think we got a little bit video we'll take a look at as we're talking, but what exactly do you have out there now right on the Parkway West?
It is. Well, we have 48,000 square feet of warehouse space and volunteer space, and about 10,000 of office presentation room space. So it's a huge step up for us. We just didn't have enough room before, and we were divided among 3 different facilities, 2 separate warehouses and our volunteer and administrative offices. So to be all together in one place and have more room and more opportunity for volunteers and just have more contact with the inventory on a day-to-day basis is fantastic for us.
Well, clearly you have room for lots more stuff in the
Yes.
giant warehouse, and it's all stacked up there and everything else, but your whole model is really built on volunteers who come in here
Yes.
and help you sort and package all
Absolutely.
this stuff.
They are our lifeblood, we call them, and last year we had 2,000 volunteers come through, giving us about 10,000 hours of service.
Wow.
And we had a 5-month waiting list.
A 5-month waiting list to be a volunteer?
Yes. So, you know, it's going to take us a while to build up to have more and more volunteers, but this space will allow that. So that's another reason why we moved. And the first thing we did when we moved, or when we purchased the building, was to plan out our volunteer space, because that's the most important space for us.
Yeah, pretty remarkable. Organization's been around how long?
We're in our 25th year.
25th year. All right, so that's an important silver
born and bred.
anniversary. Yeah, okay, originated right here in the region.
Yeah, and we were the first to develop this type of work, you know, so Pittsburgh creativity, you know, and we were the first to develop a model that just worked with the hospitals to recover materials that could still be useful, but are going into landfills because there wasn't anyone to do it. And you know, it's pretty labor intensive to do, and it helps the hospitals with all of their greening activities. It helps the environmental locally by keeping the stuff out of the waste stream. And for certainly the people and the hospitals that receive it in some of the poorest countries in this hemisphere, it is often life-saving.
Well, so. And in our region, I mean, you know, we're always, everybody likes to have the cutting edge, the newest, and the whatever else. So this stuff, a lot of this material still has useful life, right?
Yes. Yeah. But so why is it available is what you're asking.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why things become available or that are not put back into use in the hospitals. There's a lot of regulations, first of all, with how things can and can't be used on the floors. You know, once things are set up for a surgery, even if the patient never has surgery because, you know, they're not well enough, something happened, blah, 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 all of this materials in the OR have to be disposed of because that's a regulation. There's also, you know, what we expect as consumers when we go to the hospital. You know, we want to see an upgraded facility, we want to see nice things, bright colors. I mean, you know, they look like more like hotels now. And I think the other thing that you can't, you have to keep aware of is that, for one example, because the U.S. Society is getting heavier.
Oh, okay. Obesity, yes, we can use the O word.
The O word. There have to be higher weight accommodations for a lot of the equipment.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So gurneys,
seriously,
beds,
all
wheelchairs.
that stuff is being replaced because people are fatter than they used to be?
Exam tables, you have to have higher weight
so all this perfectly good stuff because Americans can't
Well,
really keep
this is another really
Wow.
interesting idea about how the obesity problem is costing us all money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, things that are hidden that you don't realize that you're paying for. So obesity is a huge problem. But, you know, so we take all those things instead of having them just discarded. And, you know, mattresses that now hospitals are more and more concerned about hospital-acquired bed sores, so new mattress technology has come out, and Medicare is not paying for hospital-acquired bed sores anymore, so that makes mattresses available.
And then what, you find that the hospitals and people in Latin America are just eager to get this stuff, and for them it's a step up, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the need for things that they can't afford to purchase, like even administrative furnishings. Like if you go to your doctor's office, I mean, imagine, you know, a desk, a chair, you know, the administrative kind of things that make any hospital or clinic work. They really need those things too.
So it's the whole business of healthcare,
the whole
right? Yeah,
thing.
all
And
that
of course,
stuff.
we look to a lot of corporate partners to get those administrative furnishings too.
So it's more than just
So,
the healthcare industry in some
absolutely.
cases. So if folks want to get involved, I'm sure you're already plugged in pretty well into the healthcare universe here on the business side. But for the volunteers and others that might want to help get added to your waiting list, how do they
Absolutely.
do that?
Well, they can contact, they can go online at our website, which is globallinks.org. They can contact our volunteer office through the website. They can call, they can email. There's a whole volunteer how to help on that website. And we do lots of corporate volunteerism. We really have every segment of the population represented in our volunteers, and we love it.
That's exciting. Well, congratulations. A lot of good work being done from our region of the world. Kathleen Hauer from Global Links.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. And when we return, forget about George Romero as the father of the modern zombie. There were actually zombies in the Mon as early as the 19th century, at least if you believe our next guest, the author of Alternate Histories of the World. Stay with us.